let's say we don't do the retrospective. What are the pitfalls of not doing it?
We talked previously about the team just kind of being, kind of burnout or even not understanding the value of retrospectives. There's really a lot of opportunity lost by not doing retrospectives.
So there will be lack of engagement from the team. The other thing I would say is there will be a lot of vagueness as to are we making progress? Are we not making progress? Where are we? So there's a lot of that lack of progress, as in, not clear about what is happening because again, team is not taking that time to do the retrospective. That leads to
Right.
other problem that hey, if you don't do the retrospective, you are not identifying those areas of improvement, and those are missed opportunities. You may end up doing the same thing again and again and again, even if it is not working, because you are not taking time to talk about it. That, hey, this is not working, and how do we fix it or how do we improve it? So I would say those are missed opportunities for the team, for the organization.
One thing that just spawned a thought was, anti-patterns. So some people agree, disagree. Anti-patterns, there's no such thing. An anti-pattern is just a pattern, but it's a bad pattern. But we like to call them anti-patterns. So what you were saying earlier about opportunity lost, we want to make sure that it's not, hey, Brad, I know this is the wrong way to do it, but this is the way we've always done it, and so we're going to continue to do it. We're going to say, this is the way we've always done it. It's not working, so let's change it. So if we're saying this is the way we've always done it, it's not working, but we continue to do it, that's an anti-pattern. So we want to identify those anti-patterns along the way. So we're flipping those 180 and making them value added.
So again, as we were talking, sometimes retrospective is the only place where they get that opportunity to let the steam out, right? So if you're not doing that, what happens? The pressure is building and building and building because remember, there is no break between sprints. You finish one sprint and you start another sprint right away, right? So there is no room for them to let that steam out. That will continue to build that pressure, and eventually, people will snap. Right? This definitely will lead to the decrease in morale. They will in fact be looking for opportunities to be absent from a lot of your events and ceremonies because again, they are already disengaged mentally, if not physically.
And the mesh, absolutely, and the key is the engagement. I mean, we're only human, and we know what those pressure points are, and that's why retrospective facilitation is very critical.
I look at this again, the retrospective as the incubator, also incubator of new ideas. And what I mean by that is, again, we want the team to identify what is not working, right? Or what needs improvement. But then we are not stopping there. Okay, we identified, hey, this area needs improvement. What's the big deal? It's not going to gain anything. But what we are doing is we are pushing the team. Hey, now that you identified this area, this particular area is where we need improvement. Now go and find how to make that improvement, right? So we are asking them to be creative and innovative to come up with some solution. It may not be, and it doesn't have to be perfect solution. It's something that improves that situation by 10, 15%. Again, small incremental improvements. So I think that is lost. The innovation is lost if the team does not do the retrospective. So I look at it as I said, I look at it as the incubator of all those new ideas. And I don't want to lose that. So that is another reason why I want the teams to be doing retrospective. So as far as the pitfalls are concerned, right? If the teams don't do the retrospective, these are the pitfalls. I mentioned lack of engagement, right? Lack of progress or ambiguity or vagueness around the progress, missed opportunities, as in missed opportunities for those improvements. right? We are not learning from it. We probably will end up making the same mistakes again and again and again, right? The next one I have is low morale, right? The team members will start disengaging, morale is down. It builds up pressure. That's another thing we talked about. So eventually they will snap, right? So we definitely don't want that happening. All the learnings are lost. So if you don't do the retrospective, that is another pitfall or missed opportunity, as we talked about. And the biggest thing up for me is that you lose that innovation, right? So these are some of the pitfalls that I see happening if the team stops doing the retrospective.